Hello, 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 and welcome to another edition of the Voiceover Chronicles. I'm your host, Rahul Iyer. In this podcast, I'm going to be talking about my most favorite of voice actors, Mel Blanc, who is best remembered for having played a pivotal role in the cartoon medium by voicing legendary cartoon characters like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Sylvester, Tweety, Yosemite Sam, Foghorn Leghorn, Speedy Gonzales from the Looney Tunes series, as well as a host of characters from the hanna-barbera cartoon series. But did you know that this incredible talent, famously dubbed the Man of 1,000 Voices, made his mark as a radio personality, doing vocal work for various radio shows long before getting into the animation industry? Mel Blanc began his career in 1927 as a voice actor on KGW's radio program called the Hoot Owls. It is here that his ability to provide voices for multiple characters first attracted attention. With an occasional musical romp on a horn, ukulele, or violin, he delivered humorous yarns, sometimes using dialects. Mel eventually landed on the most popular radio series of that era, The Jack Benny Show, which ran on Sunday nights for many years. Blanc was a utility player on Benny's show, depicting delivery men.
Oh, no. For a lousy time, I just wasted a routine I could have sold to Betty Davis.
Train station announcers.
Train leaving on track 5 for Anaheim, Azusa, and Kabanga.
Stagehands, and most famously, a department store clerk.
What? Instead of the $40 wallet, I want the one for $1.98.
But perhaps Blanc's most famous performance on the show was playing the Mexican musician Psy, who responded with only one word every time Benny asked him a question. This made the audience roar with laughter.
Oh, pardon me, mister, but did my man come over and put some of my clothes in your luggage?
See.
Are you going to New York?
See.
Are you taking flight 18?
See.
What's your name?
Sigh.
Cy?
See.
My man told me you were going to visit some relatives in New York.
See.
A sister? Is it?
See.
I'm afraid to ask this next one. What's her name?
Sue.
Benny's crew realized Blanc's amazing versatility the day that the sound effect for Benny's car Maxwell failed and he stepped in to imitate the car. Besides this, Blanc also had his own radio show entitled The Mel Blanc Show, in which he displayed a formidable repertoire of funny voices, many of which were similar to the ones he would later do in the Looney Tunes cartoons. On the show, he played a bumbling character working in a fix-it shop.
Hello, Mel Blanc's Fix-It Shop. You bend it, we mend it. I'm like a bolt of lightning. I'm a regular dynamo. I think I blew a fuse.
However, it was short-lived, as the show ran from 1946 to 1947. Mel Blanc landed the role of Porky Pig in the cartoon Porky's Duck Hunt, 1937.
Hey, that wasn't in the script.
He had replaced Porky's original voice actor, Joe Doherty, who abandoned the role due to his stuttering problem.
Guess who?
A lot of people don't know this, but Mel Blanc himself originated the voice of Woody Woodpecker for Walter Lantz and even created his trademark laugh. He voiced the woodpecker in his earliest cartoons, as well as Andy Panda's father in Knock Knock,
I got him! I got him! Look, Andy! I got him!
Yeah, look, Andy.
which introduced Woody to the world.
Got me. Hold tight, Pop. Here we go.
Around 1941, Blanc stopped voicing Woody when he signed an exclusive contract with Warner Brothers to voice many of their iconic characters, including Bugs Bunny.
Thank you.
To make the crunching sound for Bugs every time he ate a carrot, Blanc would chew on a carrot and immediately spit it in a spittoon. Rumor has it that Blanc was allergic to carrots, which made it almost impossible for him to say Bugs' lines every time the famous bunny rabbit ate his carrot and said his popular catchphrase,
What's up, Doc?
Other reports suggest that he spat out the carrot due to time constraints. It was here that Blanc began to build his reputation as a voice actor in a big way, thereby earning him the title the Man of 1,000 Voices.
I've seen you before.
The Looney Tunes Merry Melodies cartoons ran from the 1930s to the 1960s.
I thought I saw a pussy cat.
Although the animation crew gradually started to reduce in the 1960s, Blanc continued to do voice work on the cartoons.
I say you gotta keep on your toes. Toes, that is.
During this time, he was also working with Hanna-Barbera, when he voiced the title character in the Secret Squirrel animated shorts,
If you don't mind, it's sort of secret.
And not
Deputy
one
Droop-Along,
to
the Purple Coyote and Ricochet Rabbit,
So what's wrong with robbing one little old bank? Oh.
Hardy Har Har, the Morbid Hyena in Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har,
Oh dear. Oh my.
Captain Caveman in Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels,
Captain Caveman! Jetson!
Cosmo Spacely, George Jetson's overbearing, hot-tempered boss in the Jetsons,
Listen, Jetson, don't make any plans tonight.
as well as Fred Flintstone's next-door neighbor, Barney Rubble,
Hey, take it easy, Fred. Don't wear yourself out before the game. Hold it, Fred. Oh, hold it. Oh, okay, I'll pitch him to you in just your style. That's funny. It's beginning to hail.
That's not hail and it's not
and Dino, his pet dinosaur, in the Flintstones, which became the world's first-ever animated primetime show. While voicing Barney in the second season of the Flintstones in 1961, Blanc got involved in a very serious car accident at Sunset Boulevard in April that year, which left him in a coma while recovering at UCLA Medical Center. During this time, Daws Butler, famously known as the voice of Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Quick Draw McGraw, Wally Gator, Lippy the Lion, and various other Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters filled in for him. One incredible moment occurred whilst Blanc was recovering from his coma when his doctor walked in and asked his famous Looney Tunes characters how they were feeling, to which Mel Blanc responded in their voices. This enabled the Man of 1,000 Voices to make a miraculous recovery. Wow! Isn't that something? Pretty clever trick, huh?
Where I had a brain specialist would come in to see me every day that I was unconscious. And he would say, how you feeling today, Mel? I wouldn't answer him. But he got an idea. And one day he came in and he says, hey, Bugs Bunny, how are you? And I answered him. He said, just fine, Doc, how are you? Now, this sounds like a real fish story, but it's true because my wife and son were there Noel and Estelle, they watched actually me come out of my coma and talk like Bugs Bunny.
When he finally came around, Blanc was still bedridden when he got discharged from hospital. As a result, Hanna-Barbera decided to shift the entire cast and equipment to his house to record the voices for the Flintstones.
Oh, come on, Fred. Cut it out. Quit.
Mel Blanc even provided the vocal effects for the titular characters in Chuck Jones's version of the Tom and Jerry cartoons in the 1960s. He also voiced Toucan Sam, the mascot for the Fruit Loops cereal brand.
Crispy and delicious day.
For breakfast or for Atkins made. Made with real fruit flavor play.
Oop, play, oop, slay. All right, sweet dreams.
Or snake. Or snake.
Yes, sir, real dreamy fruit flavors. Orange, lemon, and cherry in crispy little cereal circles, spangled up with sugar crystals so they taste like fruit and go crunch to boot.
Mel Blanc realized years later that he couldn't voice his beloved characters forever and began the process of passing on his vocal duties to other voice actors, his son Noel among them.
Me. What's up, Doc? Me. What's up, Doc?
That's good. How about a little Daffy Duck?
Why, certainly, you are despicable.
Suffering succotash. Certainly I can sound like Daffy Duck. You're despicable.
Why, that's marvelous.
However, before his death, Blanc supplied vocal work for the biggest budget project of his career, providing the voices for Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and Tweety Bird for the 1988 hit movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Does anybody understand what this duck is saying? I've worked with a lot of wisecrackers, but you are despicable. This is the last time I work with someone with a speech impediment. This means war.
Oh, look, piggies.
Hi, Tweety.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home.
No.
This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had... ran out of pitties.
Me. What's up, Doc? Jumping without a parachute? Kinda dangerous, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get killed, huh?
You guys got a spare?
Bugs does.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't think you want it.
I do. Give it to me.
Gee, better let him have it, Bugs.
Okay, Doc. Whatever you say. Here's the spare.
Thank you. Ah, no!
Aw, poor fella.
Yeah, ain't I a stinker? Okay, move along. There's nothing else to see. That's all, folks. I like the sound of that. Yeah, that's all, folks.
It was a terrific way to cap off a career that brought so much joy to so many audiences. Mel Blanc died on July 10th, 1989. He was 81 years old. Blanc's voice, or should I say voices, will live on forever, but that hasn't stopped others from immortalizing the icon in many different ways.
There is but one course for me to follow. Almighty the bum!
For those in the LA area, be sure to check out his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, located at 6385 Hollywood Boulevard. Warner Brothers came out with a memorial commemorative lithograph titled Speechless, showing the cast of Blanc animated characters in mourning, standing with their heads bowed in front of an empty microphone. The lithograph remains the most popular piece of animation art Warner Brothers has produced. However, the most fitting tribute to Blanc is on his tombstone at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which is emblazoned with the catchphrase of one of his most famous characters, Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
And with that famous catchphrase, we come to the end of this podcast documentary about the man of 1,000 voices, the immortal Mel Blanc. Thanks for watching, and if you like this edition of the Voiceover Chronicles, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button.